Hello, my little yarnivores and spiderettes. Fiber Spider back again with another tutorial just for you. And today I have got a really lovely, lacy, simple stitch for you guys called the Shells and Squares stitch. Yes, well, we've got shells, we've got squares, so it's the Shells and Squares stitch. This is so easy. It works up really fast, and I think you guys are going to love it because it is just a 2-row repeat. Very, very simple. And I've been working on this today, and I am loving this stitch. I love shells, I love clusters, and it is a lot of fun. And it is gorgeous! Yes, it is. And, I mean, you can make this really as wide or as narrow as you want to. It's got a nice clean edge to it. And if you wanted to perhaps make a scarf or a wrap, I think this would be lovely as all get out. And yeah, so for this particular piece, I used Hirschner's Pastry Puff. Not sponsored, but wanted to show you what it was that I used. This stuff is so uber soft. It's lovely. And it doesn't have a colorway name, but that is the part number. And it is 70% acrylic, 30% wool, a medium weight of 4, 228 yards. Yes. Now, they recommend a size H crochet hook. However, you guys know that, well, I break the rules. So I used a size J 6mm hook for this particular piece, and I'm going to be using the same yarn and the same hook for today's demonstration. Yes, so hope you guys enjoy this. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so for the setup chain, the base chain for this particular piece, you are going to need a multiple of 11 plus 5 chains for the repeat. Now, for the example shown, and actually, let me just scooch it down here. For the example shown, I have, as you can see, this is my edge here, and then I've got 1, 2, and 3 shells, 3 complete shells. I like, this is just me personally, I like when there are an odd number in certain things. And so what I did was I chained, it was for the multiple of 11, I chained 44 stitches, and then I added an additional 5 chains because you need that additional 5. So I did a total of 49 chains for my particular example. For today's example, I'm going to do a couple less because I actually want to get through this. So I'm going to start doing my chains. Of course, the obligatory slip knot, and we're going to do some chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 33 so far. And then 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have a total of 38, right? Because 11 times 3 is 33, plus 5, 38. If you wanted to do, the width that I showed before, you would do a total of 49, because that's 11 times 4 is 44, plus 5 is 49. So going to do, however many chains you want. I would say do a swatch first, see what grabs you, and we will go from there. But, just to give you an idea where it is that I'm going. All right, so let's go on to row 1. All right, so row 1, by the way, like I said, this is a 2-row repeat. Once you get past the first row, the next 2 rows are the repeat. This is really simple, and I love it. All right, so after you have your base chain all set up, we're going to do a single crochet into the 9th chain from the hook. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yes. Now, of course, you can go into the back bump, but for the sake of ease, I'm just going to go into the top loop of the V with a single crochet. And so that 8 skipped chain is going to count as the first double crochet and a chaining of 3 plus your 2 skipped chains. Okay, and I know that sounds weird, but it will make more sense. All right, so from here, going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, skip 3 chains and single crochet into the next. So skipping 1, 2, and 3, going into that 4th chain with a single crochet. So we got a chain 5 space there. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now skipping 2 chains into that 3rd chain, going to do 2 double crochets. So skipping 2 chains, doing a double crochet, and then another double crochet into the next chain, like so. Then we're going to, again, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2 chains, single crochet into the next chain, okay. Then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 3 chains, and then single crochet into the next. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2 chains, double crochet into the next 2 chains. That's 1 and 2, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2 chains, single crochet into the next, and then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 3 chains, single crochet into the next, and when you reach the last 3 chains, chain 3, and then double crochet into that last chain. Like so. So basically what we have here, now you can see right here and right here, that is where we're going to have our shells. And in the chain 5 spaces is where we are going to have our squares. Okay. Now, yes, this looks a little bit weird, but it will come to fruition, not to worry. But basically what it amounts to is chain 5 spaces, chain 3 spaces, and the beginnings of some shells. All right, so let's go on to row 2. Alrighty, so for row 2, this is where things are going to really start to pop, if you will. And I'm just going to tighten up my slip knot there. All right, so for row 2, you start with a chaining up of 3, 1 and 2 and 3. Make that third chain just a smidge loose because we are going to have to work into it later. All right, so then turn your work, and into this first double crochet here, we need to make 2 double crochets because this is going to be sort of half of a shell at the edge. So we've got our 2 doubles. Then from here, chain 1, skipping this chain 3 space, going into the chain 5 space with 3 doubles. And 2 and 3, chain 1. Okay, skipping this chain 3 space, and we're going to work into these 2 double crochets. It's going to be 3 double crochets into each double. So 1, 2, 3, and then 3 into the next double. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, and then into the next chain 5 space over here, 3 doubles. Chain 1, skip over to the next 2 doubles, 3 doubles into each double. It's 1, 2, 3, and then 3 doubles into the next double. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, into the next chain 5 space, 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and then here's where it's a little bit tricky, but it's worth the effort, trust me, because it'll look a lot nicer. So what we need to do is into the 4th chain, do 3 doubles, as opposed to just doing 3 doubles into this space. You can, but I think it looks nicer if you put in the extra work. So this is our single crochet right here. And then that's 1, 2, 3. So then into that 4th chain, we need 3 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay. See, it's starting to come alive. Yes, it is. All right, so that is the end of row 2. So as you can see, we're going to have 2 rows of shells. And so basically, like I was saying previously, if you want an odd number, well, then you're going to have to do more chains when you first start off. All right, so let's keep going. All right, row 3. So for row 3, going to start with a chaining up of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn your work. And into the first chain 1 space, do a single crochet. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because down here we had a chain 5 space, well, we need a chain 5 space right above it. So chain 5, then single crochet into the next chain space. And then just as we had down here, we had 2 doubles. Well, we need to do that again. So chain 3, and then into the center 2 double crochets, we need 1 in each. So skipping the first 2 doubles, going into the third and fourth with doubles. It's all about symmetry here. So then chain 3 again, 1, 2, and 3, single crochet into the next chain space, and then another chain 5 space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, single crochet into the next chain space, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip the first 2 doubles, going into the third and fourth with doubles, chain 3, single crochet into the next space, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single into the next space, and we've reached the end. So chain 3 and double crochet into the last chain 3 right there. And there you go. So that is row 3. So, of course, you know I'm going to do a repeat or two for you guys because I love to be thorough and explain it as well as I can. So that is the repeat. That's rows 2 and 3. That's the repeat. And that is the rest of the project. Now, you could end on a row 2 or a row 3. Either way, hey, dealer's choice. It's up to you. But let's do a repeat. Alrighty. Alright, so row 2 for the repeat. Chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. Turn your work. And then into the first double crochet, do 2 double crochets for half of a shell. Chain 1 into the next chain 5 space, 3 doubles. Chain 1, and into each of these 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets in each. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then 3 in the next. 1, 2, 3. Okay, chain 1. Then 3 doubles into the next chain 5 space. 1, 2, 3, chain 1. 3 doubles into each of these doubles. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 in the next. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 3 doubles into the next chain 5 space. Chain 1. And now, yes, you can go 2 ways about this. You could do 3 doubles into the space, which, yes, that is a viable option. However, if you want a nice pointed bottom, I would suggest, after doing your 3 doubles in your chain 1, do 3 doubles into the third chain from the bottom. So easiest way to do that is you can see I've got 1, 2, and 3. So into this chain here, going to do 3 doubles. So right into that chain. Yes, it can be a little bit fiddly, but I think it is worth it, at least for this particular pattern. And there you go. See, it's nice and pointed. All right, so that is the repeat of row 2. Let's continue. All right. All right, so row 3 for the repeat. Chain up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn the work. Single crochet into the chain space. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet into the next space. Chain 3. Double crochet into the third and fourth stitch. Chain 3. Single crochet into the next space. Chain 5. Single crochet into the next space. Chain 3. Double crochet into the third and fourth stitch. Chain 3. Single crochet into the next space. Chain 5. Single crochet into the next space. Chain 3. And double crochet into the last double crochet. Where did my yarn go? There we are. Okay. Let's do another repeat just for stuff and giggles, as I always like to say. Let's keep going, shall we? Alrighty. All right, so for row 2, once again, chain up 3, 1 and 2 and 3, turn the work, and then 2 doubles, 2 doubles to make 3 into that first double crochet. So that's 1 and 2, chain 1, 3 doubles into the chain 5 space, 1 and 2 and 3, chain 1, 3 doubles into each of these doubles, 1, 2, and 3. 3 doubles into the next. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1. 3 doubles into the next chain 5 space. Chain 1. 3 doubles into each of the next 2 doubles. So that's 1 and 2 and 3. 3 doubles into the next one. 1 and 2 and 3. Chain 1. 3 doubles into the chain 5 space, 1 and 2 and 3, chain 1, and then 3 doubles into the third chain from the bottom, right there. There we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so that's row 2 for the repeat, and we shall continue on with row 3. All right, so once again, row 3 for the repeat. Chain up 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Turn that work. And then into the chain space, single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then single crochet into that next space, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then into the third and fourth stitch, double crochet, there we go, chain 3, single crochet into the next space, chain 5, single crochet into the next space, chain 3, double crochet into the third and fourth stitch, chain 3, single crochet into the next space, chain 5, single crochet into the next space, chain 3, and double crochet into the last double crochet, which, yes, it can be a little bit tricky if you don't make your stitches loose enough, but hey, I am a persistent little booger. There we go. Okay, rock on. So like I said, you can end your piece using row 3 or row 2. Personally, I would say, my personal preference would be for row 2 because I like the shells, but that's just me. Anywho. All right, so there you have it, a couple of repeats to really get you on your way. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. It is a lovely stitch, well worth trying, I think, and I hope you liked it. And if you did, please give a little thumbs up button down below because I appreciate your appreciation as always. So hit that subscribe button for more because I do try to post often, whether it's crocheting or knitting, audiobook narration, sometimes even spinning. And of course, my other YouTube channel, Fiber Spider Games, where I do video game playthrough and commentary. Thank you guys so very much for watching. And until next time, I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, and above all, stay stitching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.